A very warm good morning to all of you. The distinguished panelists on the dais and all who have joined us in this particular seminar. Basically, it's a pleasure to be among you all. And I thank Indian Chemical News for inviting me and being part of this. Basically, being the today being some other pressing engagement, I just requested them if I can deliver it a small talk first, and I may have to leave. So, in normal course, I would have loved to listen to the deliberations. It's quite interesting bunch of the topics which we will be discussing today, and that is all close to our heart, my heart. Indian Chemical News actually, that comes in my Google feed, and I would call it as a feel-good news factor, because often they will tell me, the news feed comes and they tell me what new investments are going in the sector. So always it's a pleasure to hear that they come to understand various companies in chemical and petrochemical sectors who are investing new, and they report. And every second week or something, I get a news report that some investment here or there is happening with one company, either increasing the product based or maybe opening a new plant or increasing their capacities. So basically, the sector is growing. The challenges to the sector is all known to you and known to us as well. But we believe that these challenges are short-lived, maybe for few quarters or maybe a year at the max. And then being the secular growth which India is on, the growth of the sector is really promising, and it will grow for the future. When I joined 2 years back to this department, there was a huge shortfall, and still is, for petrochemicals. But when we tried to project our petrochemical demands for 2040, we had that we need one cracker each year, a new cracker, which basically having an investment of around 30,000-40,000 crores. 11 crackers immediately are needed, and till 2047, 40 at least, that's what we projected on. I mean, we need a cracker each year. Many new projects have been announced. After joining, virtually at the same time, another new company came into the horizon, HMEL. Another new refining petrochemical plant is also going on stream. Hopefully in the first half of this year. That's a Barbados refinery having an integrated petrochemical plants. And many other petrochemical with the cracker plants are also in the pipeline. I think Sahuji's Paradeep work is happening. Then we have Bina BPCL's increase. Then if we believe the news items, then many more crackers are on the pipeline. But these are the few items which are like definite on the cards. So demand is growing. India is one of the, as this we debate which number we are. So we are fourth or fifth right now, I suppose, in the world. So you take out China, which is number one in everything, USA, EU, Gulf, few countries, and then we are there. In next 1 decade or something, we are going to become, say, number 3 probably in the world. And we are the 3rd largest consumers anyways, actually, because few days back we were all in for this plastic treaty, and everybody was trying to put the India that there should be like production cuts. So whenever we asked, they say, you used to say that you are one of the highest consumers of polymers in the world. Though the demand is very low in the country, I mean per capita consumption is very low. It's around 14, 15. Or if you take even the production side, if you take even the this side, it will be like 20. While the world is around 40, 45 kilogram per person per annum. So there is no doubt that with the growing of economy, with the growing per capita income, the demand for plastics, for packaging, for other applications of plastic is going to grow. And along with this, petrochemical industry will also grow. From government side, this is a deregulated industry. So anybody who wants to put up a plant can do so. There is no licenses which are required, except for maybe environmental thing which is applicable to all the sectors of the economy. So one has to comply with environmental laws and other common laws, but there is no nothing which is like regulating the industry as such, for opening a new plant, for importing anything, for export also. No permits are needed, and that's probably what has led to the better growth of the industry in the last 20-30 years. So regulatory side, because the first was supposed to be that. The environmental side, we have some new regulations which were put in last 2, 3, 4 years, and I guess in the coming years, not like another 1 or 2 years, but if we see the decadal thing, more regulations will come for the sector, because plastics, petrochemicals should be developed in a more sustainable manner is the basic consensus among all. So more regulations will come in form of product designs, in terms of better quality chemicals, in terms of more promoting more recycling of end of the life products. So basically that's where we are heading, and making our products with much more safer chemicals, and if possible with bio-based feedstock. So these are the things which are going to come in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the line. So the industry should be prepared for it, should get prepared for it. So we are trying to facilitate this transition towards more greener industry. So I don't want to delay much further, only want to reiterate that we are a department which basically works closely with the industry and try to solve some of their problems. Whatever way we can, take it to the relevant policy makers who devise the policy for the whole economy. Because the sector is not regulated one, so there is nothing specific can be done, but there are some issues where we deal and work closely with the industry, take their concerns to the appropriate authorities. On our side, we want to promote the quality of the products which are used in the country. So that's where we do that. The best quality of the products are used in the country, which is imperative in today's world. Because, as I said, that more and more stringent quality restrictions will come for the products, not only for chemicals, but for the final products also, in terms of designs, what constitutes them, and what is the end of the life solutions which are envisaged in that. So with that, I wish this particular conclave all the success. I hope that the discussion, deliberations will be very productive. And I hope that the distinguished panelists who are sitting here and Honorable VC who is online will be able to guide the participants through the next one, for today. So thank you very much.